Hi guys, Tara here, and today I'm just going to be doing a few simple things in my hives. I'm going to be setting up a nuke as a bait hive, not in the best spot, but I'm hoping to move it soon to a better spot when I have a little help. And then I'm also going to be taking the feeders off my current 4 hives and adding a deep. And now one thing that I did do is I got these special frames. You know what they are? They're drone frames. So I know what you're thinking. Drones. I thought drones are crap. Well, they are, but this is a way to naturally control Varroa mites. So what I'm going to do is each hive is going to be getting one of these drone frames, and I'm going to put it towards the center, so hopefully it gets pulled out. And then when the bees pull this out and fill it, what I'm going to do is actually pull it out before all those drones emerge, and I'm going to freeze it. And the reason that you do that is because Varroa mites love drone brood. The drones stay under the capping a little longer before they emerge as adults, and so the Varroa likes to breed on them. So if you can help break the cycle by putting in one of these frames and making sure you take it out on time, don't let them emerge. You don't want a ton of drones in your hive. And then it's a way to help manage Varroa. Now in the fall I am going to still fog some oxalic acid, but I figured this would be a good way in spring to get ahead of the Varroa mite a little bit, like we all try to. So I'm going to start getting set up. Okay, so here's where I got my nuke set up that I'm hoping will entice a swarm to move in. So I have this little swarm lure, and I'm just going to tack it in. And that just releases something that attracts swarms. Hopefully it works. First time using one of those. And then I'm just going to close this up and hope that a swarm moves in. Ideally, you'd have a swarm trap of any kind, even a bait hive, up high, like at least 8 feet. But I don't have the capability to do that at the moment. So right here's where I have it. It's kind of close to where my hives are. So we'll see what happens. It's swarm time, so hopefully I catch something. That'd be awesome. Who doesn't love free bees, right? All right, and now on to the next project. All right, I'm all geared up, and now I'm only going to go really through one hive. It's going to be that one where the queen flew away on me when I was hiving it. I didn't find the queen last time I went through, so I just want to try and find her again. Here. Now, if you didn't watch my other videos, the reason I have a honey super up here was to feed them because we accidentally let our honey crystallize. So we just used honey as our feed. They might be a little angry right now because it's a little later. I'd normally go in the hive a little earlier. But let's take a look at these guys. I didn't bring out my smoker, so I'm going to try to annoy them as little as possible. Now remember, take out a frame where you don't see bees if it's a smaller hive. No eggs on this one. No eggs on this one. Honey on that one. Oh, I see drone brood. Oh, there's some capped brood. And I see larvae. Yeah, they're doing good. Even if I don't see the queen, I know that they're doing good. They definitely need to expand to that other deep because I'm seeing honey packed between the brood. Look at all those beautiful little girls. Let's try to get nice and close. And I'm surprised. These are nice, calm bees because normally they'd be pretty mad right now. But I mean, I'm seeing lots of eggs, so I know the queen's in here. I got unmarked queens. If you want to see if they'll let me, they're keeping the brood warm. This is what drone brood will look like. See how it's a big bullet shape? And that's actually a little baby drone trying to come out. He's starting to chew his way out. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, I'm gonna button these girls back up and stop bothering them. Again, didn't see the queen, but I see lots of evidence of a good layer, so I'm not concerned anymore about these guys. They, I'm sure, will be just fine. And there are a lot of bees in that super, so I'm just going to give it back to them. I was going to take it, but I'll give it back to them. It won't hurt anything. Not in this season. Making sure my edge frames aren't too close to the edge. Now I'm going to put my second deep on. Carefully, so I squish as few as possible. Put my excluder back on because I don't want the queen to be able to get into that honey super. Some people will say it's fine without, and maybe it is, but my biggest thing is when the queen is laying brood in the super, you then have to worry about wax moths when you're storing your supers. Ask me how I know that. But if you have never had brood in your supers, you're not going to get wax moths trying to eat that, because that's what the wax moths actually eat. Not so much the wax, they like those old brood pupas. I don't even think the bees are really using the honey in this, but I'm gonna leave it for now anyways. I'm just gonna pull one up, see how it looks. I think they've cleaned it out a tiny bit, but we'll just leave that to them. Button them up. Look at all that propolis. That was from the past hive I had this on. so that's all there is to it. I got my hives all at their second beat, and they still have a super on them. I'm just gonna set my electric fence back up and power that on, and I am all done bothering these girls for tonight. It's about, I think, about 6 o'clock, so it's a little too late to normally be in your hives. I should have used smoke, yes, but I was bothering them so quickly that I just did it and got it done with. And they'll be calm again in no time. All right, I will see you guys all next time.